Alright, and we are back for the next episode of the Slipstream Racing Series. We're heading to Chicagoland, RIP, because it's going to be not on the schedule next year. To enjoy it while it lasts. 35 laps. Back to the normal distance. As you can see, Watkins would have been 12 laps if I had done that full length, so it would have been like literally a 15-minute episode. And once again, just like Phoenix, there's somebody else in the background this time.
Nope.
Not surprised by anything. Congratulations. Kind of Bush fans, am I right? Kidding. I'm a Chase Elliott fan. People think that's just as bad nowadays, so. I'm only technically in it because he's a Napa driver. It's not really much beyond that. That and the only drivers that I would know from like 2004 or 2006 that are still racing that aren't Kevin Harvick are usually not really that close to the top 10.
Yeah, having a fun time.
Kenseth didn't have a fun time this year. He wasn't really in 2004. He was in 2006, but I'm not as familiar with that. Don't know why that was on setup 1 there. Like I've driven here before. I mean, even before that, I was on Code Cam. God, I have to get used to not being on Watkins Glen right now. I want to know what on earth is happening around me. Well, I also just totally oofed turn 1 and 2. Oh, I was low the entire way around, but turn 3 and 4 felt fine. Kurt Wild's in pole again. Maybe he'll actually stay there this time. Who knows? Suwako is in 6th. She's leading Hendrick right now. Alice, I don't know. What are we gonna do with you? Apparently give you a better or worse car is the answer. I'm gonna get a lot of cheaters. Taro with an engine change, Phineas under per body modification, and Ramu failed pre-race. I guess I can't really ask what are we going to do with Alice. She still qualified higher than I did. It's like the bigger wiggle spam things you'll see in Discord chats all the time now. cannot escape the bigger wiggle, Tyler. Usually running around this area. You probably will. But just Toyotas in general have been on fire this season. I mean, they're second, third, fourth in points behind me. Thank you, Buttercup. Very cool. Yeah, this is why, the idea of a faster line doesn't exist with AI. Handful of more laps. Oh my god. Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna keep running the inside. You're putting me into an unusual situation. Oh, speaking of unusual situation. I don't think I would have gotten up there for stage points in time anyway, but... There's the high note again. Kagasa's in fourth. Yeah, this is always an interesting catch-22 here when this happens. Okay, that was not it, but... I mean, I'm pretty sure it would survive. It's just timing to guess what the AI do. It's always, like, a lottery on, 13% doubleware. It's always like, do I take 2 or none? And do the AI take 2 or none, or 4? Because sometimes they'll take 4. Oh, I hit a bump. Is that me? Is that me stronger than me? Oh, fucking kill me. Dun, 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 dead. Alright, finally I can make like the, I can finally go down. I thought 6 was loose enough, but apparently not. Well, I'm on 6. Clearly, well, I'm loose at the wrong places, is what I'm noticing. I'm almost thinking I need to take 2 at the end of this stage and change the damn wedge or something. Well, the AI took 2 at the end of this stage, which is why I say that. But or not, I don't know, do I do it now? I have no idea. It's always kind of the thing of like, I have a points lead, so I just kind of stay here, or do I try and go for the gold every time? I think if anything else, I want to at least stay near the front to cover what's happening at the front. And if I can be part of it, at least I'm going to be able to see it, so... Thank you, frame skip. I don't know if you noticed that. Oh, Marissa's finally decided to enter the top 10 for the first time since 1997. How quaint. Because she never does that. I don't think you're here to question that. Oh, I'm being pushed up. I thought it was David. I know what your middle name is, and that's not it. Nor is David. I know what it is, but... it was being fictitious. Actually, Joseph's middle name is David. That's probably where that came from, but not yours. Oh, JGR right there in my mirrors. Now you're third in it, but at this point, any one of you four could be leading it, because it's, you know, it's a mile and a half. I was gonna say, game, how is this not draft range? I've done my job, it's at least a Chevy. Get absolutely mugged, Natsuki. Well done, AI. Well done. Well done, and well done, AI. Clearly, we've got an ARC driver controlling my car under yellow. Yeah, they only pit the one time. That was only to top up on fuel, and they just took tires because it was convenient. Like I said, it's a really bizarre kind of lottery at the first pit stop. It's almost like I got a competition caution at stage 1. What the hell is my car doing? If I can do math for a second. My father has appeared. Frame skipped again. I definitely hit the analog stick and they're just like, nah, you didn't. A reminder that NASCAR Heat 4 didn't have frame skip problems. I wonder if this game would have that same problem if you're playing on the PS5. Certainly hope not, but I wouldn't exactly put it past the game to have the problem either. Good lord above! I just wanted to back up and get behind him and get underneath him, but Narissa said no. There we go. We got half a fender there, so we had to let off so I can control the bottom again. Ah, the apron. I'm not trying to lose this damn race. took the apron again. Either my car is not really getting much slower with tire wear, or I finally got my head screwed on straight. I don't really know which one it is. I also just genuinely think the AI in this game are weaker in Stage 3 than they are in 1 and 2. Because these laps aren't really that different from what I was running earlier. I don't even have the draft that they should have, and that's 3 wide behind us. That's something else. My dad just got mugged by Natsuki and Kogosta. This is normally what it diverges into. Also just now noticed there's somebody out of the race. There were no DNFs with Watkins Glen, despite the race actually being longer. Distance-wise. That's... Not a yellow, huh? Blossom's just dead, and the game doesn't seem to give a flying rat's ass. I call that, something that should have been a yellow flag. I just gained like 3 seconds on second place because they got blocked by Blossom, and I managed to not have that problem. This game's rigged. That's rigging it in my favor. Usually that's kind of the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Yeah, this is the end of the race.
You very
No, it isn't!
We the best.
I heard... Oh. So Blossom doing that... Like, the game is literally rigging it for me. I deserve to lose the race because of my stupid Mark Martin-ness, and... I know! I deserve to lose that, but the game brought out the caution for me doing that. Well, when I can't really hear Gordon too well over my fucking car, so I just heard something the white flag out of that, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Because the freaking thing didn't come up on the side of the screen saying 2 laps remaining. I'll show you in like editing later, but that didn't happen, and so I'm like, oh, I just heard white flag and thought it was the last lap. Yeah, the game bailed me out. Also, I guess Alice eventually got to, like, you know, where the 9 cars should be, but I think Sawako might be the tough break, depending on who DNF. Well, Blossom did, and who else did? Oh, never mind. Clearly they wore out their engine too much with the Gwen trying to run 6th in the car that should be like 36th. No. Points lead, now 100. And it's like pretty much the same. Because you had better stage 1 than I did by so much. Gus had the fastest lap. Natsuki led the most. Probably because she led a lot of stage 1. Phineas is on the move. I mean, it had to go to somebody that cheated. And yeah, okay, so Blossom definitely started higher than I remembered. Well, that's this episode of the SRS. Very interesting. I really I feel like I deserve to win that race. But I think of this game, the game is literally treating me as the next Jeff Gordon. But like, we're back in like... I drove fast, but I drove stupid. And then we got another road course that immediately follows this one because I know how to make schedules. And also because this is kind of the last bit of Midwest that I hadn't covered yet earlier.